you'll end up with 2 daughters who hate you.
Ha! And what would a witless know about raising children?
Well, that was refreshing. Wasn't it, ladies? A good night's sleep, it's what we all needed. Lydia, can you get out of the way? Lydia. Thank you. Well, were you gentlemen out here all night talking? Oh well. Thank you very much for the accommodations, Moralki. I will certainly recommend this inn to anyone who happens to be traveling through Rorikstead, as it is the only inn in town.
I know where this is going, son.
Goodbye. Wow, I must have been exhausted. I fell right asleep at, what, 9 p.m. and... well, woke up at before the crack of dawn. That's actually quite unusual for me. I'm normally more of a late to bed, late to rise.
Oh yeah, that's right. I met someone who was so desperate to get away from here that he stole a horse and got caught by the Imperials.
Wow.
It's funny, because I stole the other horse and got away with it.
Huh. Well, that's a great story that harkens back to a very traumatic memory. I saw that man shot in the back by arrows, and then there was a dragon and the headsman, and not in that order. Anyway, yes, thanks for that story. I love your stories, Sophia. On to Solitude, and hopefully a boat out of this place. Shadows. Well, it's kind of exhilarating, traveling through the wilderness. Oh no! Oh no! Look! Someone in trouble! Maybe we can help them. Maybe they'll pay us for it.
There?
Hello? Oh. I'm sorry, you seem to be dead. But, well... you won't miss it. Wait, hello? Oh. Oh, no, I didn't mean to, do anything to insult you, or you're dead. Oh, no, there are a lot of you. Oh, wow. Yes, Lydia, Sophia, good job. But that man's corpse is sliding down the hill. Sliding down the hill. Wow. Wow, this corpse is slippery. Kick. Didn't have anything good on it anyway. Alright. Let's see what the spoils are. Oof. Slippery ground, of course. Nothing particularly exciting yet. I guess I understand why they turned to banditry. Okay. Excellent. We killed a bunch of awful, malnourished, impoverished bandits. Oh, but look. There's a chest in this cart, where apparently they were, I'm going to say, stealing all the goods of that other bandit. Okay. Solitude. This way. Down the hill with the slippery body. Oh, a wolf. Please. Okay. Excellent. You know, based upon how easily you two dispatch wolves, I'm beginning to think maybe they're a bit like oversized mud crabs. They're the mud crabs of Skyrim. They're everywhere, constantly attacking you, but not really of any threat. Here, I'm going to punch this wolf right in the snout. Oh, no, it hurts. Oh, ow, that wolf. It bit me. It bit me. Ow. Ow. Stomping mud crabs does not hurt that much. Oh. Alright. Oh. I'll give it a little while before I try that again. Maybe I just haven't become as hardy as some of you Skyrim natives yet. Interesting. Oh, it's a buck. And I got lost. Oh, no, here's the path. Excellent. I'm, well, embarrassed to bring attention to it, but do you notice how I just got lost while I was on the path? Yeah, well, classic. Oh, hey, a little town, maybe? Let's see whether they have any goods for sale. Hello. Hello, sir. I'm glad to see your little town here.
Alright, that's far enough. You know how this works. Toll here is 100 gold.
A toll? What toll?
Don't play dumb with me. Pay up, and you walk right through. Refuse, and you'll never see the other side.
Well, 100 gold is something steep. I think I'll find another way
In
through.
these parts, good luck. But don't come this way again.
Alright.
Come here.
Have a good day. But why are you... Lydia? Sophia? I told the nice man that we would find another way. I could go downstream a little bit. I bet there would be some rocks.
At least you will die with a nice view.
Why are you so...
to my face and possibly my other womanly assets.
This is, unnecessary, but I suppose the way is clear now. And I guess the merchants of Solitude will just have an influx of, slightly bloody arms and armor. Alright, it's not that big a deal, Sophia.
I think I'm pretty. I'm feeling a little anxious. I love saying that to guys when they are with their wives. They don't know what to say. As if they say yes, their wives get jealous. And if they say no, I pretend to be really upset and they feel bad.
That's...
What? I have to amuse myself somehow.
I was under the impression you amused yourself by killing things. Why couldn't you be a simple person, like Gore? Gore knew what he was about. Eating meat and killing things. You... I don't know, you rely on casual cruelty. And frankly, as a man of high morals myself, I find that appalling. But, well, can't beat the price, so I suppose you can continue to follow me. Hello, sir. How are you today?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Certainly will. Have a good time. Ugh. Daedra worshippers always give me the creeps. Solitude. This way. Oh, what lovely butterflies. Actually, Sergius once told me that butterfly wings sell for quite a high price. And they're so easy to collect. It's like picking flowers. Alright. Excellent. We'll see whether any of the alchemists want these when we get to Solitude. But I'm feeling good about that. I'd never picked the wings off of a butterfly before, and they're beautiful, magnificent creatures who flutter harmlessly through the sky and exist solely for the joy of those who pass by. But I'm sure that they'll sell, so that's all that matters. And how about one of you check this out? Take the lead here? Just take point for a moment, and I suppose not. That's a very unusual arrow. It's not really like any I've seen before. What do you think it's made of? Very strange. And here are more of them. Oh.
So,
Poor
is
man.
it true what they sing about you? Perhaps you could show me what really happens when a Dragonborn comes?
Wow. You're literally standing in the blood of a dead horse. And you make a joke with a crude double entendre. I don't... Ugh. Gross. These are nice enough clothes, though. Oh. And the guard, of course. Or I assume it's a guard. Oh. There's a journal. We'll read that after we take a look around. Don't want to be surprised by anything popping out at me. Also don't want to be surprised by the presence of potentially valuable things. Excellent. Well, one man's loss is another's gain, as they say. Let's see what these people have to say of themselves. Let's see. Begged my husband not to go. The Legion would find someone else to take it south. The road is dangerous. Bandits, but there are also goblins and ghosts and witches. Oh, that's... oh. And, alright, something very sad. That's depressing. Oh, look, another bag. But I guess it's obscured by blood and wheels and... So, Sophia!
Yes? Did you want something?
I do, can I talk to you?
You can ask me anything.
It's very nice of you. You seem like a funny person. I could use some cheering up. You tell me a joke?
You mean like weird? Huh. I thought you were different from all those other people who make fun of me. Because I don't try and conform to people's ridiculous ideals.
No, I actually meant you tell a lot of jokes.
Yeah, I suppose. Being a free spirit like myself really lets you explore the world and see all its flaws, but yet at the same time makes you appreciate them.
Mudcrab.
I'm glad that's put in.
Well, you know what? It wasn't the joke I'd asked for, and for you, Sophia, you got very serious, but a little bit of good old-fashioned mud crab punching. It's just what I needed to lighten my mood. Onward to Solitude. And let's hope that, I don't know, the terrible fate that befell those traveling merchants does not also befall us. Hey, actually, quick detour. Looks like there's some sort of mill here. Let's, I don't know, tell them that there's a dead couple out in front of their mill. Is there no one here? Why is there no one here? No, you are not fooling me again. If I ask you to sing that, you'll just not sing the real words and stand still for an inordinately long period of time. Here, okay. Let's vault over this. Excellent. Hello, sir.
Yes?
How's business?
It's tough, with just the two of us. There's hardly ever time to make the occasional delivery to the taverns of Skyrim. We could use a pair of hands and a strong back. There'd be a little coin in it for you.
Oh, that's... I actually honestly don't recall why I came here now. But yeah, certainly I could do a job that involves, well, what I seem to already be doing and will pay gold.
That'd be great. There's a case of our soon-to-be famous mead that needs to get to Winterhold. Get it there and you can keep the delivery fee. See ya.
Well, I don't actually expect I'm ever going back to Winterhold, but alright. On the off chance I do, I will take your mead with me. Oh, there are bees. Bees everywhere. I'm going to not stand by the bees. Alright, back around to the road. No, but sorry, I'm a little bit confused. Did he give me the case of mead? What is going on here? Let's see, I took careful notes, though, of what he said.
Fear not. Come dragon or giant. Be ready.
Alright. I think we have the mead already. I'm not entirely clear on that, and I'm not entirely sure. One of you probably is holding it. He gave it to you. Yes. I'm going to assume that we have the mead already, because that makes more sense. Alright, back here, towards the pressing oh, right, I guess I was going to tell him about that. Oh well. Off to Solitude. Actually sounds quite nice, given the kind of week I've had here, but yes, this'll be... ooh. Oh, that's a very impressive bridge. Very impressive. It looks like it's almost hewn from the rock itself. It's... wow. It's a little bit of an excessive sort of style, though, for what is, in effect, the middle of nowhere. There's nothing here. Oh, I think that might be Solitude in the distance there, right? Okay, I suppose maybe they have something of a view of it from afar, but it still seems a little bit strange. No time to talk. Onward. To, Solitude. Yes, Solitude. Get a pardon. Get on a ship. Leave Skyrim. Sounds like a plan, yes? Ladies? It's been lovely, working with you, but I'm thinking soon I won't need your services anymore. Maybe. I mean, they did stop me at the border and prevent me from leaving, even though I carried an Imperial license for trade, and was carrying Imperial arms and armor. But, you know, I'm sure. As soon as I explain things to General Tullius, who's a very reasonable man, has wonderful ideas about Imperial policy and, well, I might have mentioned this, but he and I did meet at a party last year, and the Emperor's secretary was there. It was really quite impressive. And my brothers got me a ticket for my birthday. It was great. Antus, he told me this was the beginning of my career, and it stung a little bit because I'd been working for the family business for 10 years already, but he said that I would make connections that would help me to further whatever career goals I had, and I'm just now realizing that he was trying to subtly push me out of the family business. Oh, it's actually very depressing. And, wow, you are dressed lovely.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
Vittoria Vici. Hello, Septimus Verus. We've actually corresponded before about
Some say I got my position because my cousin is the Emperor. Nonsense. The man's given me nothing. He can't even be bothered to attend my wedding.
Well, I mean, he's the Emperor. Okay. She's obviously too busy to talk, but she remembers me. Salted cod, I think it is, that we actually corresponded about.
Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Roleplay.
All right, Solitude. Are you ready? Let's go find General Tullius. Get a pardon.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir.
What's
Tell them he didn't do it.
happening here?
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us.
What's happening?
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High
Get
King.
on with it!
Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrik. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
Oh no.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrik. He beat the High King in fair combat.
Stand back. We don't want any of the blood spray.
And all Nords.
What is with Skyrim and executing people? This is... Why don't they just throw them in a dungeon like any civilized place?
On this day, I go to
Oh, I can't look away. Oh. I think I'm going to be sick.
Some gatekeeper you are.
Oh no, that's awful. You know what? I doubt he's going to be using his Hello, everyone.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
Maybe he's... You know, I
think I expected more.
That's too far even for me. Well... Doesn't hurt to check. Nothing particularly valuable. Nothing worth that. Well, that was cheery, wasn't it?
It shouldn't have been like this.
Let's, I actually realize now I have no idea where we're going. We've got to find General Tullius. Get him to pardon us? Wait.
I went
Banner.
to a clothes shop ran by some snobby high elves in Solitude, and they said that if I had to ask the price, then I was in the wrong place. So I said, with what you're wearing, you must be in the wrong place, and it's no wonder people don't ask the price. That shut them up.
Sorry, did you say a clothing shop? I could really use better clothes than I'm wearing. These are embarrassing. You know, before we go and see General Tullius, let's find that shop. That's not clothes. It seems like some sort of trade goods. That
I'm telling you.
textiles.
Howling.
Excellent.
Those werewolf tales
Oh, this looks excellent. This is promising. Finally, a civilized shop. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll actually
see
be.
Those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
I actually have met a few Hammerfell warriors, and their swords were curved.
By the
Don't
gods,
know
it's
what
true,
that
isn't
means.
it? A dragon has attacked.
Get out of my
right?
way.
How could mere men bring down
Hello,
dragons?
shopkeep. I am here to buy clothes.
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer.
Well, that's not actually a very polite way to greet your customers. Are you having a bad day?
It is when my customers waste time chatting and not buying.
Listen, I myself am a merchant, and I understand the value of a little bit of small talk, a little bit of pleasantry. You have to sell your wares to your patron. I mean, look at those boots. They're awful. No one would buy those without you talking them up, talking about the fine leather being used and how the designer is, I don't know, some sort of genius. I mean, this stuff makes itself up, but needless to say, you must not get a lot of business like that.
Radiant Raiment has the finest attire in all of Skyrim. That is how we get business.
Aha, I see. So you push them out, and they're all the more eager to come in. It's actually somewhat brilliant. All right. I'll bite. What have you got for sale?
Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really.
Good, because there are certainly occasions that I need to be dressed for. Ah, some of the garb of the Alakir. A few amulets, a little gaudy for my taste. You say you are the finest tailors in all of Skyrim, and barkeep's clothes, simple black boots. I'm not impressed yet, really. Your robes are all right. You have boys' clothing. Who honestly serves children? And chef's apparel. I mean, what you make the garb for all the workmen in Skyrim? Is that what you mean? Common clothes, nothing particularly interesting yet. I mean, they're better than what I'm wearing right now, but well, okay, this is all right. Embroidered mage robes are fancy, but very specialized. Oh, well, that's actually very nice. I'm not sure if it's my taste, but it's nice, and well, the boots look used. They're a little bit muddy, but they are a good make and solid. Fine clothes, a lovely hat, mage boots. I'm not really sold on the mage garb. It seems too specialized. All right. I concede. You actually have some decent attire here. Oh, and we're not even halfway through your list. It's, well, no, more than half. Okay, let's keep looking. Nothing. Well, that's a lovely necklace, and the enchantment seems perfect for me, but I don't know. Nearly 2,000 gold. That doesn't seem like a prudent investment, if you get my drift. Alright, well, first, why don't you take a look at what I have to offer? I've got some really rather fetching... I'm sorry, I can't even lie to you about this. These things are all mostly awful. Almost entirely awful. So, here. Just buy them. I don't want them. I'm sure you can do something with the cloth, maybe. Alright, and before I sell you the literal clothes off my back, let's buy... Well, alright, you say this is your specialty. I suppose we'll take one of those, a set of boots, and the hat is nice, but I don't think I'm really feeling it. Circlets are nicer, but, well, a little bit on the expensive side. Oof. Very much on the expensive side. I think perhaps I'll go for something on the simpler end of things. Don't want to be too ostentatious. Ugh. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course I want to be too ostentatious. Let's go for this fine hat here. Alright. Now, do you have a changing room?
Finally.
Okay, this little nook will do. Let's see. Fine clothes, boots, hats. These gloves are actually quite nice, and I can't argue with the price. Excellent. Alright.
Oh, let me just drop everything to help you.
Oh, quiet. I already
Clothes and
probably
raiment
spent...
for the discerning customer.
Yes. I probably already spent more than you make in a month. Here. Buy back all these awful things that I happen to be wearing.
Thank the gods for the end of pointless conversation.
Well, I actually really loved it. I'll be back.
I don't get what is so special about Solitude. You walk in and see someone having their head chopped off, go into a shop and get insulted, and get charged an extortionate rate for a house that you can only get for sucking up to a weak-willed Jarl who would probably pledge allegiance to whichever side happens to win the war.
Huh. I actually hadn't inquired about the real estate market.
City, friend. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight.
Okay, that is very rude. I mean, I'm dressed nicely now.
For a veteran?
Very nicely, actually. Well, I suppose the pack is a little bit much, but I am surprised someone would talk that rudely to me.
Spiced wine.
Oh, here, sir.
Can you spare a septum? Lost an eye during the Great War, or I'd earn it myself.
As I've said before, any good merchant should spare a septum to those in need.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Thank you. I'm sure they will.
It's best you leave me be.
Alright. Plan to. Now that we're dressed the part, have the favor of
I
the
mostly
gods
deal
upon
with
us.
petty thievery and drunken brawls.
Let's
It's
head
long
to
since
see
I-
the general. Excuse me, sir? Is General Tullius this way?
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice. Shouted him apart.
Okay. Doesn't answer my question at all, but...
You stay out of trouble now. The Castle Dower dungeon can break even the strongest
Alright,
will.
I'm tired of your weak... awful rude manners. He made me so flustered I couldn't properly speak to him. Alright. I assume that this is where General Tullius is. On we go.